everyone, my name is Rebecca and welcome back to my grotto. Today I have a pretty packed video. Today I have my Booktube-A-Thon wrap up, I have my July wrap up, I have an update on my life, and I have the giveaway winner. So there's a lot going on in this video, so we're just gonna jump right in. I'll start us off with the update. So I've been pretty MIA maybe the last week and a half on the booktube community, and that's because I got a new job. So I left my jobs with working with books and now I'm working with dogs. So I'm working on the dog kennel and it's a 40-hour plus week that I'm looking at. There's a lot of physical work, so I am exhausted, and which is why I haven't been able to get on the booktube community. I'm trying to figure out how it's gonna work with my new job and with my filming and everything and my editing, so just gotta bear with me, be patient. I'm not going anywhere. I love this community way too much to let my channel die, so I'm gonna be around. It just might be, you know, sporadic, but I'll be around. I just gotta be patient with me. Let's jump into the Booktube-A-Thon wrap up. That's not gonna take very long because I literally read one book. Yeah, one book. I read one book for the Booktube-A-Thon, and that book helped me fulfill the challenges for read a book with a person on the cover and read a book with a character that's different from you. So that helped me with those two challenges. I also halfway through stopped really like participating in the Booktube-A-Thon because of work and because of how exhausted I've been, and it kind of sucks because I didn't get to be as involved as I wanted to be, but that's okay. The first couple days I participated in sprints on Twitter, and that was so much fun and I definitely enjoyed that. I didn't get to do any of the video challenges and I didn't get to do any of the Instagram challenges, but that is okay. The fact that I was able to do anything at all is great. So the book that I read for the Booktube-A-Thon is Your Welcome Universe by Whitney Gardner. I am thinking of doing a review on this just because I loved it so much, and my review is probably not going to be over the top, but there's things that I want to say about this book that I really liked. I gave this book 4 out of 5 stars. I thought it was great. I think people should read this, but I don't know what else to say without ruining my review, but loved it. I'm glad I read this. This was such a great fun read. It took me a couple days to read it, but I think a lot of that had to do with my work schedule and how exhausted I've been. So that's probably why it took me so long, but I completely love this book. Yeah, that's it for my Booktube-A-Thon wrap up. Not very much went down. For my July wrap up, I read a total of 8 books this month. That's a good amount. I usually read between 5 to 6, so that's a couple more books than I usually read, and it would have been a lot more if I had been able to stick through my Booktube-A-Thon TBR, but I'm not going to beat myself up over it. It's okay. The amount that I read is totally fine. I'm totally happy with that number. So the first couple books I'm going to show you, I actually already did a mini wrap up for these because I read 4 books in 1 week earlier in July, and I did a mini wrap up. So I will link that down below so you guys can hear my thoughts on these books. But the first week of July, I read The 100 Lies of Lizzie Lovett. This is by Chelsea Sidoti. I actually did a full-on book review on this, which I will also link down below so you guys can hear my thoughts on this if you would like to do that. I read Beautiful Bastard by Christina Lauren, Zodiac Star Force, and this is a graphic novel that I highly recommend people read. P.S. I Still Love You by Jenny Han. This is the second book in the To All the Boys I Loved Before series. I need to finish the series. I have so many books and so many series that I have to finish. This is one of them. I also read Enchanted Tiki Room. This is a graphic novel. This is one of those Disney Kingdom graphic novels. I'm so disappointed with this book. You guys, I can't even look at it. Like, I'm so upset about this book because the Enchanted Tiki Room in Disneyland is one of my favorite places to be, with like a really nice, great pineapple flow. Like, oh, one of my favorite places to be, but this was just so devastating. I didn't care for like the plot line and all the characters and all the different storylines that kind of intertwine with each other. I know that there's more to this graphic novel series and it's not just this one, but it also felt like there was a conclusion to it, so that maybe there shouldn't be more to the series. I don't know. I didn't really care for it. I gave it 3 out of, or not even 3, I think I gave it 2 out of 5 stars. And I'm just so sad that I did not like this book. I'm so sad. But it just didn't make any sense to me. Like, I just didn't really care for it. I almost DNF'd this book. I was like about 5 pages before finishing it, and I would put it down and I closed it and I'm like, this is dumb. I hate this book. I don't want to read this. And my girlfriend's like, you have 5 pages. Just finish it. And I just didn't really want to. But she was right. It's just 5 pages, 5 graphic novel pages. I should have just done it, and I did it. In the month of July, I was also doing the Rainbow TBR challenge, and I'll leave down below my TBR for that challenge so you guys can see what I had planned to read. For that challenge, you pick out 6 books from your TBR, and they are supposed to be the color of one of the main colors of the rainbow. Does that make sense? I think so. I read 3 out of the 6 books that I picked out, but what I ended up reading for that challenge, the first one was 100 Lies of Lizzie Lovett, because that was my yellow book. The second book that I read for that challenge was my purple book, which is This One Summer by Jillian Tamaki and Mariko Tamaki. This is a graphic novel, and it's all basically purple, so I thought it was perfect for my color purple in the Rainbow TBR challenge. I felt so like meh about this book. Like, it felt so flat to me. Rose and Wendy go to this cabin every summer, and that's where they've been friends, and ever since they were little girls, they've always been together during the summertime because of their families spending time in their cabins. Something happens between Rose's parents where they're constantly fighting, and it's kind of, you know, causing issues for Rose because she's having to see her family kind of break up almost. While there's trouble between Rose's parents, there's also something going on in the town that they're staying, and so Rose and Wendy kind of get involved with that. It was such an interesting story. I felt like it was very slow. It was one of those like graphic novels that you read and it just stays flat the entire time. I just wish there would have been more to it at times. Green book that I read for my Rainbow TBR challenge was Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell, and oh my god, this was one of my favorite reads this month. Well, Your Welcome Universe and this kind of go hand in hand, but I think Fangirl might have been a little bit more. Ooh, I don't know. I'm not going to go too much into this because everybody knows what this is about. I will say that I loved the heck out of this book. Like, it had such a classic Rainbow Rowell feel to it. I mean, obviously it's by Rainbow Rowell, so I know it's going to feel like a Rainbow Rowell book, but, you know, it's, you know what I mean. It was just so good. I love this so much. I think I actually gave this a 5 out of 5 stars, but I enjoyed it and I'm glad I got to read it. I will say one thing, and nobody kill me, this is just my opinion, but I don't know if I'm interested in reading Carry On. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think I'm going to. I mean, maybe one day, but I know it's supposed to be like a Harry Potter kind of play on with Draco, but I don't know. I don't think I'm going to enjoy it. So I don't know if I'm gonna read it, but I know a lot of people really like it. I don't know. I'll let you guys know on what I think of that, because I may or may not read it. I'm not 100% sure yet. I'll let you guys know. But as of right now, I kind of don't really have an interest in picking it up, so we'll see how that goes. So yep, that was my 8 books total for the month of July. So now I'm going to go ahead and pick the winner for my giveaway. And I am going to say that I do apologize because I didn't really blow up this giveaway. I ended up putting the giveaway on my channel, but then I didn't really like go on Twitter and I didn't really go on Instagram to like kind of push it because my work thing happened and it was, you know, I just want to MIA, but we're doing this draw. I have everyone's names in my awesome little Dory bowl that I use for my breakfast. Nobody judge me. I eat breakfast out of a Dory bowl. So a reminder, the winner gets $20 worth of books from either Book Depository or Book Outlet, and they also get a nerdy bookish box that I put together with just like random little knickknacks that I threw in. This is only for US participants, and I wish you guys luck. Oh, names went flying. Not gonna edit it out. There's a bunch of names in there, you guys can see. Put that back in there, and one take. Here we go. the book cave. Can you see that? Yep. The book cave. You are the winner. $20 gift certificate and a little bookish box I put together. I will be contacting you, or you can contact me. Congratulations, you are the winner. All right guys, that is it. Thank you so much for watching, and again, I'm so sorry I've been MIA, but I am back, I am on track, and we're gonna do this. Why am I clapping? Also, I'm really excited to see how everybody else did in the Booktube-A-Thon because I failed. So I'm really excited to see how everybody did and to see all the challenges and to kind of, you know, get a feel for what went on in the last half of the Booktube-A-Thon that I was missing. Alright guys, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next time.